So this topic is protein concentrate. So here what we are doing, we are concentrating the protein. As the name itself indicate that a fish is having a fish protein concentrate, that means fish is already having a rich source of protein. So that proteins we are concentrating. So we are producing a byproduct from the low value fish and concentrating the protein. Okay, so the definition says that any stable fish preparation which is intended for human consumption, in which the protein is more concentrated than in the original fish. That means जो फिश का जो ओरिजिनल फॉर्म ऑफ प्रोटीन है या ओरिजिनल कंसेंट्रेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन है, उससे भी ज्यादा हम इसमें क्या करते हैं, कंसेंट्रेशन को बढ़ाते हैं. सो दैट इज द फिश प्रोटीन कंसेंट्रेट. So this protein concentrate is by removal of water, oil, bone, or etc. That means जो भी we are focusing on the protein, rest of the all the things we are removing, and we will concentrate on the protein. So this is odorless, tasteless, light colored, dried powder, protein rich. First protein concentrate जो होगा odorless होगा, tasteless होगा, light color होगा, and dry powder, or that will be a protein enriched. Stable up to 3 to 4 years at ambient temperature. We can store this fish protein concentration for 3 to 4 years at ambient temperature without having any kind of preparation. It will not include dried or other preserved fish. Okay, so we are not preparing from that. So this is one efficient nutritive product, high content of digestible protein, lysine, and minerals. So in this example, you can see there is two group of peoples. One is having a very fatty or healthy, means we can say, means which are in fatty in nature. Another one जो है thin and slim है और protein. तो वो उनसे पूछ रहे हैं भाई कहाँ से आप लोग प्रोटीन ले रहे हो. हम लोग प्रोटीन ले रहे हैं, सी मटन वटन खा रहे हैं, क्या क्या खा रहे हैं, बट उनका हेल्थ और इनका हेल्थ में डिफरेंस है. So that's why this protein is essential for building the muscles also. Then raw material used underutilized fish. That means जो raw material हम use करेंगे fish protein concentrate को बनाने के लिए, that should be underutilized. That means low value fish जिसको हम utilize नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, उस मछली को हम raw material use करेंगे for the production of fish protein concentrate. Not realized for consumption as such, and that fish we are not using for the consumption. That's why we must have to convert into usable product. So one of the byproducts which we are preparing from the underutilized fish is the fish protein concentrate. Fish meal is also there. We are preparing fish meal. So supplemented in human diet at the rate of 5 to 10%. What we are doing, we can incorporate this fish protein concentrate in the human diet at the rate of 5 to 10%. Incorporated in bread and biscuits. Bread और biscuits में भी हम इसको incorporate कर सकते हैं. Acceptable limit 35 gram per person per day. That is the acceptable limit. 35 gram we can consume per day. Then classification, we are having a total 3 groups of this fish protein concentrate. Class A, Class B, Class B. So this classification is based on the different composition, basically the fat percentage and protein. Okay, especially in the Class A, fat percentage should be less than or equal to 0.75%. Class B में है, that will be 0.75 to 3%. Class C में है, it should be more than 3 to 10% fat content should be there. And the protein, it should be 70 in case of Class B, Class A 80%, and Class C less than 70%. Moisture should be less than 10%. Okay. And the property of Class A is colorless, odorless, tasteless. Then Class B is slight odor or taste. Class C is the definite odor, taste, color, fish meal under hygienic condition. That is the Class C. इसको or something we are missing. So this Class A को हम Type A भी बोलते हैं, ठीक है? Type A को हम कैसे define करते हैं? It's virtually odorless and tasteless. Okay, that is the property, odorless and tasteless. powder having a maximum total fat content of 0.75%, or we can say less than 0.75%. That is the type A. Type B is a powder having a no specific limit. Okay, it's a powder which is not having a specific limit as to order of flavor, but definitely having a fishy flavor, because we are preparing this protein concentrate from the fish. So they must have some fishy flavor. And the maximum fat content here is 0.75 to 3%. That is the type B. Type C जो है normal fish meal produced under satisfactory hygienic condition. जो fish meal हम लोग produce करते हैं, if we are preparing the fish meal under the scientific way or under the hygienic condition, so that kind of fish meal we can say it is a type C fish protein concentrate. Okay, but it should be hygienically prepared. And here the fat content will be 3 to 10%. Okay, so that is the type A, B, C. This is the specification or proximate composition which is given by the Food and Agriculture Organization of fish protein concentrate. So moisture should be 8.1%, crude protein 67.7%, available lysine 7.9%, total lipid 0.4%, phosphorus 3.9%, ash 24.1%, calcium 5.4%, pepsin digestibility it should be 98%. That is the approximate composition which is given by Food and Agriculture Organization of fish protein concentrate. Okay. Then comparison of fish meal with FPC. How we can compare this fish protein concentrate with the fish meal? So fish meal is not intended for human consumption. It is intended for the cattle feed or aqua feed. We are incorporating that fish meal into the diet of the cattle, into the diet of the pigs, into the diet of the this fish. It is not made under scientific hygienic condition. That means fish meal we are not preparing under the hygienic condition. If we are preparing under hygienic condition, then it will be called as a type C fish protein concentrate. It may contain rancid fat, because that is the one of the problems we are facing while storing the fish meal in the store. There will be a release of this heat, exothermic reaction we are getting, that problems. So definitely the fat will be oxidized. So it may contain the rancid fat. So it may contain rancid fat which destroys certain vitamins and lower the nutritive value of the proteins. So that is the disadvantage of fish meal. Then there is a slight risk that the rancid fat may have a cumulative toxic effect if consumed over a long period of time. So if we are consuming rancid fat over a long duration of time, so we will have some toxic effect on our health. That's why the fish meal made under hygienic condition is called as type C fish protein concentrate. If we are preparing under hygienic condition, then only we can say fish protein concentrate, that is the type C category. General principle of manufacturing, that is the defatting, to avoid fat oxidation during drying and storing. We have to remove the fat content and we have to focus mostly on the protein. That's why we are concentrating protein and we are removing all this fat component. Then deodorization, we are also removing the odor to avoid protein denaturation by odoriferous compound and alteration of the flavor of the other foods. So that's why we are removing the odoriferous compound. Dehydration, especially for preservation, we have to remove the water, we have to remove the moisture from the fish protein concentrates. If we are not removing, then definitely it may affect the quality of the fish protein concentrate. Then we are having different methods by which we can produce the fish protein concentrate. Physical method is there, chemical method is there, biological method is there. In physical methods, how we are preparing? By pressing the cooked and minced meat and then drying and pulverization. So what we are doing? We are cooking the minced meat and then cooked minced are pressed, then dried and pulverized. So that is the physical method. Here we are not using any chemical, but in chemical methods, we are using some organic solvent to dissolve water and oil. Then there will be a drying of undissolved part and pulverization. So there will be production of powdered form. That's why we are doing the pulverization methods to produce powder form of fish protein concentrate. Then biological methods, here the protein precipitation which we are using, we are doing the protein precipitation by the use of enzymes, drying, and then we are doing pulverization. So in biological, we are using the enzymes. In chemicals, we are using the chemicals to dissolve the water and this fat. So that is the feature. Then comparison जो है physical and chemical methods में, physical method is not efficient. Only जो lean variety of fishes है उसके लिए applicable है. We can produce a C. Physical methods, we can use type C fish protein concentrate. It is a cheap and no toxic effects. But chemical method is more efficient and it is less loss of soluble proteins and minerals. And here we can produce type A and type B fish protein concentrate, but it is expensive and solvent toxic removal. So that is that solvent if we are using, that's the toxic removal. Then chemical method, physical methods तो हो गया, scientific under hygienic condition अगर हम prepare करें, that is the type C fish protein concentrate. That is the physical, that's fish meal में जैसे हम produce करते हैं. Chemical में we have to use some chemicals. So this chemical methods, this Biobean process is there. In Biobean process, fat is removed by ethylene chloride. Fat is removed by ethylene chloride. So what we are doing, we are using the fresh fish that should be minced in the grinder or mincer. Okay. And here extraction, the fat extraction is by ethylene chloride. And then we are boiling at 71 degrees centigrade. So what will happen here? We will remove the fat from the fish tissue. So remove water and oil in organic solvent by condensation. Then there will be dry the proteination solid, and then after drying, what we will do? We will pulverize the dried solids. So we will get the powdered form. Okay. So that is the Biobean process. Canadian process में क्या है? जो fish को हम क्या करेंगे? Communicate, मतलब mincing करेंगे in the grinder. Mincing करने के बाद में what we will use? We will use the acidify. We will do the acidification. Acidification with a phosphoric acid and lowering the pH 5.5. And then again we are cooking with stirring. मतलब थोड़ा सा उसमें movement होना चाहिए at the rate of 70 to 80 degrees C. Then we are filtering and washed with a hot water. Filter करते हैं, then we will do the washing with a hot water. Then suspended in isopropyl alcohol and reflexed for 15 minutes. इसको फिर क्या करेंगे? Isopropyl alcohol में हम उसको डाल देंगे. Why? To remove the fat. Canadian process में we are removing the fat by using the isopropyl alcohol. And then solvent we are removing by filtration, then centrifugation. Filtration और centrifugation के द्वारा solvent को हटा देते हैं. Then again we are treating with a solvent to reduce oil or water. अगर कोई फिर से मतलब अगर fat की quantity है ज़्यादा है तो we have to remove, we have to do again with, we have to treat with a solvent, this isopropyl alcohol, and again this process will continue, and then residue will be pressed to remove the moisture, to remove the solvent. Then we are doing a drying under the vacuum and then pulverizing. So this is the Canadian process in which what we are doing, we are using the isopropyl alcohol for removal of fat. And here we are acidifying by use of weak acid, that is the phosphoric acid, and maintaining the pH 5.5. So this is Canadian process. Then we are having a azeotropic extraction method. Azeotropic extraction methods, here we are using the two mixture. One is the hexane and another one is the ethyl alcohol. We can also say the ethanol. So these two mixture we are using for removal of fat. So how we can produce the fish protein concentrate by following this method, azeotropic extraction methods, is by mincing the fish cooked in 0.5% acetic acid. So we are maintaining the ratio of acetic acid to minced fish in the ratio of 1:1. That means 1 kg, if we are having a minced fish, then 1 liter should be acetic acid. So that mixture we are boiling at 80 degrees C for a duration of 30 minutes. Then again, this will be pressed. So we are getting the pressed solid matter, which is reflexed for 30 minutes with a azeotropic mixture. So this azeotropic mixture is the mixture of two solvent. What is that? One solvent is the hexane and another solvent is the ethyl alcohol. So that's why the mixture of these two solvent is called as azeotropic mixture. That is the hexane or ethanol or ethyl alcohol. And that ratio we are maintaining 1:2 in the condenser. So this azeotropic extraction methods is developed in the India and it is followed in the India. Then what we are doing, we are removing the solvent by draining and refluxing with a fresh solvent. If any extra fat is there, if it is not dissolved, then again we have to do the solvent extraction. Then extracted mass is steam stripped. Then उसको हम क्या करेंगे? Then we will do the stripping or pressing, then drying and then pulverization. So that we will get the fish protein concentrate by this extraction method, azeotropic extraction method. Then comparison of chemical methods, Biobean is there, azeotropic is there, Canadian is there. Biobean is a very simple, efficient. We can get the class 1 or type A fish protein concentrate. Solvent here we are using that is not toxic. Amino acid is destroyed. That is the one disadvantage. Then azeotropic is more efficient. Digestibility is the good and hexane is toxic. That is the disadvantage of this method. Amino acid is balanced. Here we are not we are not getting the destroyed amino acid. Canadian process, it is not efficient as much as the Biobean and azeotropic is concerned. Then we will get the dull color and fishy flavor in case of Canadian process. And the solvent which we are using is not toxic. Then amino acid is balanced. So that is the advantage and disadvantage of using these three different methods of producing a fish protein concentrate. Then this diagram is the commercial methods that the factory and industries what they are using. This is the flow diagrams we can see here. We are having a raw fish, okay, and this raw fish what we are doing, we are feeding into the mincer. So in the mincer, this raw fish will be chopped. Only we are getting the minced meat, and this minced meat we are feeding into the extractor 1, where we are mixing with a solvent. So here there will be fat extraction will be there. From extraction 1, again we are feeding into the extraction 2. Again here will be a fat extraction. Extraction 2 से क्या है? Extractor 3 में डालते हैं, ठीक है? तो ये जो different extractor है, इस extractor में what we are doing, we are basically removing the fat. 1, 2, 3 extractor में. अगर एक्सट्रैक्टेड 2 में ज्यादा क्वांटिटी फिर भी आ रहा है तो व्हाट वी विल डू, यहाँ का जो मटेरियल्स है अगेन वी कैन फीड इनटू द एक्सट्रैक्टर 2 और एक्सट्रैक्टर 2 से एक्सट्रैक्टर 1 until and unless the fat is going to dissolve and we are removing the fat. ठीक है? On the bottom we can see there is a arrow mark and this dash line. We are having a total 3 lines. We can see here dash line is the slurry line. That means the product which we are getting is in the form of slurry. Slurry, that will be the minced meat as well as the fat or oil or will be a water. Then we are having a solid line. So these are the solid line, having a minced meat. These are the solid line. And having a 2 lines. 2 lines are the liquid lines. These are the liquid line. Okay. So slurry, which we are getting from the extractor 1, 2 and 3, this slurry is fed into the centrifuge to remove solid part as well as the liquid parts. So there will be 2 products we will get from the centrifuge. One will be the solid part, another one will be the liquid part. So this solid parts is going into the dryer, vacuum dryer. In the dryer, it will be dried and then we are doing the pulverization. That the means formation of the powder form, and then whatever the product we are getting, that is the fish protein concentrate. And from the centrifugation we are also getting a liquid part. So this liquid parts liquid part, if the fat is not extracted, then we can also feed into this again extractor and this process will continue. But this will, from this centrifugation, it will go to the settling tank. Settling tank may, it will be settled, whatever the impurity will be there or fat, and it will be recovered into this fat recovery. Okay? Or if any solvent is there, so this solvent, it will go to the solvent tanks, and this, from this tank, again, if the level of the solvent is reduced, we can make the solvent by addition of further solvent, and this process will continue. Okay, so this is the industry what they are following for the manufacturing of type A or B or B, C fish protein concentrate. Okay, so this is the same what I discussed, this flow diagram. This is the same, so I'm not going to continue this one. The process, same process. Okay, this one also, this one also, and this one also. Okay, now the functional property is importance. After the producing the fish protein concentrate, there must be some functional property, then only it's having some uses. So fish protein concentrate, it shows the poor dispersibility, poor solubility, poor water holding capacity, poor emulsifying properties, poor gel forming properties, poor foaming properties. So these are the functional properties of the proteins that fish protein concentrate shows. So ultimately, the functional property of the protein is lost. Then what is the use of this fish protein concentrate? We are not going to use. So the lack of functional property of fish protein concentrate is due to the use of solvent and due to the use of heat what we are applying in the production line. So because of the use of this high heat and the solvent, the fish protein will denature. If the fish protein is denatured, their functionality is lost. So the functional property is lost, then there is no use. That's why what we have to do, we have to improve the functionality of the fish protein. But how we can improve? By the modification in the method. So how we can improve? That is in process parameter, in chemicals used, and a significant increase in water holding capacity. Again, we are modifying the some parameter, process parameter or chemicals if we are using, definitely the functional property will be maintained, or we can improve the functional property. So one of the functional property is the water holding capacity. That means the ability of the protein to hold how much amount of water. So that is one of the functional property. So how we can modify, how we can increase the water holding capacity of the protein? So by lowering the extraction temperature up to 20 degrees C, by addition of sodium chloride, by reducing the pH to 2.5, the raw fish prior to the extractive operator, by acylation of fish protein concentrate with acetic or succinic anhydride. So these are the process parameters that we have to modify by to increase the this water holding capacity. Then improvement in other functionality by acylation. So good dispersibility will be there, solubility will be there. Then by acylation, phosphate complex formation and hydrolysis. So by doing this acylation, phosphate complex formation and hydrolysis, we can improve the emulsifying property, gel forming property, foaming property. This functional property we can improve. Then one of the functionality fish protein concentrate is known as texturized fish protein concentrate. So this texturized fish protein concentrate is the improved functional property of fish protein concentrate. That means MPC with improved functional properties is known as textured or texturized fish protein concentrate. MPC with improved rehydration capacity, also known as a marine beef. This textured or texturized fish protein concentrate is also known as marine beef. It is also known as marine beef. And it's having good hydrophilic properties. The meat is treated with salt to make a paste, treated with ethyl alcohol at low temperature. Okay, ethyl alcohol we are using at low temperature to increase the fish protein concentrate. Then This processing, how we are manufacturing this texturized fish protein concentrate, meat separated is washed with 0.4% NaHCO3, sodium, bicarbonate we are using. Then excess water is removed by filtration or centrifugation. Then we are mixing with 0.5 to 1% NaCl, and pH we have to maintain 7.4 to 7.8 by the addition of this alkali, that is the sodium bicarbonate NaCO3. Then what we will do, we will add 1 to 2% NaCl, sodium chloride, and knead it to a viscous paste. So we will form a viscous paste. That is the next treatment. Then stirring with 3 times volume of ethyl alcohol for a 15 minutes at 5 to 10 degrees C. So that is the means low temperature we are applying, and here we are using the solvent ethyl alcohol or ethanol we can say. Then coagulated meat extruded to strand and repeat again. So we can do the further this treatment above this ethyl alcohol solvent extraction method. Then residue is dried at 30 to 40 degrees C in a hot air oven, and we will pulverize. After drying, we will pulverize and we will get the texturized fish protein concentrate. So here the functional property of the fish protein is maintained. Then what is the utilization? If we are manufacturing, if we are producing this fish protein concentrate, where we are going to utilize? So basically to solve protein deficiency in developing countries. So basically जहां पे प्रोटीन की डिफिशियंसी है, अगर बच्चे पैदा हो रहे हैं और वो माल न्यूट्रिशंस है, उसको मतलब प्रोटीन हंगर है, उसको फीडिंग देना है, तो उसको कैसे करेंगे? So for that baby food is coming. So in the baby food we can incorporate this protein having the concentration 5 to 10% we are incorporating. So it depends upon the growth of the children or adult also we are using. Then designed for human consumption, not as such. As such we can't use, but we can incorporate in the diet. Okay, so the perfect food for a vegetarian like me. One of the example is that maybe you should try peeling at first. So this one of this cartoon, he's doing, oh, the perfect food for a vegetarian like me. That means one tree is there, that tree is producing this fish, and he is thinking that okay, this is a vegetarian, but उसकी पत्नी बोल रही है. Then a cereal supplement, we know that it is a lack in the cysteine, it is a lack in the methionine, sulfur containing amino acids. So that's why we must have to supplement in that. We must have to incorporate, we must have to add into the cereal based supplement product. Okay. Then bakery commodity biscuit है, wafers है, उसमें भी हम add कर सकते हैं to increase the protein level, to increase the protein. Then breakfast cereal है, bread है, noodles है, सब junk food में आते हैं. But if we want to increase the protein concentrated in the bread, in the protein concentrated in the noodles, then we must have to incorporate this protein into that such type of product. Then vegetable dishes, soup है, milk shake है, अगर उसमें भी हमें प्रोटीन की कंसंट्रेट को इंक्रीज करना है तो हम वेजिटेबल डिश में भी हम इनकॉर्पोरेट कर सकते हैं, सूप में भी हम इनकॉर्पोरेट कर सकते हैं, मिल्क शेक में भी हम इनकॉर्पोरेट कर सकते हैं, सो दैट प्रोटीन लेवल विल बी इंक्रीज. इनफेंट फूड में ऑलरेडी हमने बताया है, जो बेबी फूड में हम वी कैन इनकॉर्पोरेट, वी डोंट हैव एनी इश्यू. सो देन प्रोसेस ऑफ कॉमर्शियलाइजेशन, किस तरह से ये फिश प्रोटीन कंसंट्रेट जो है कॉमर्शियलाइजेशन में आया. So Astra, it is a Swedish company. Okay, only case of private industry that successfully developed a type A FPC product, that is in 1977. Then marine beef जो produce a meat extender in Japan, marine beef जो product उसने बनाया is meat extender in the Japan 1983. Then Nord Sea Mill type B fish protein concentrate by Norwegian company in 1977. Then type B FPC as a breakfast cereals in South Africa in the year 1977. It's a process of commercialization. It has been made in Canada, USA, Morocco, Peru, Chile, and UK. Not yet an article of commerce. A plant 50 tons per day recently completed in USA. But output is sold at the government for use in ad and program. इतना बड़ा प्लांट तो बनाया 50 टन पर डे यूएसए में एस्टैब्लिश करके बना रहा है, बट उसको मतलब ये नहीं गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में ही उसको यूज कर रहा है, तो अभी तक उतना कमर्शियलाइजेशन इसका हुआ नहीं है. देन प्रॉब्लम्स इन कमर्शियलाइजेशन में क्या क्या आ रहा है? इकोनॉमिकल फैक्टर, कॉस्ट ऑफ फिश, कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट इंटेंसिव प्रोसेस, high production cost, lack of well-defined market, lack of clearly identified producer and consumer, lack of functional properties. So this is some of the problems that we are facing in the commercialization. Technological problem क्या है? Problem of storage and manufacturing. Flavor regression of type A at PC. Flavor regression, that means we are producing from this fish. So on the storage, there may be development of the fishy order. So fish flavor reversion will be there. Fishy flavor reversion during storage, and which makes the product unacceptable. Then acidity of fatty FPC make product nutritionally undesirable. Solvent removal of type A FPC. Complete removal of solvent is not possible. So these are some technological problems. Then cost of FPC, it will be depend upon the cost of raw material and process used. It varies between 15 to 50 US cents a pound, and usually type A close to 50 US cents a pound. It is about half the price of non-fat dried meat, 1/20 of price for unit weight of meat. So these are the cost factor. This is all about this FPC. ओके, अब क्वेश्चन आता है पूछने का. अगर कुछ समझ में नहीं आया तो यू कैन आस्क. अगर ये टाइम खत्म हो जा रहा है तो अगेन यू मे रिकनेक्ट एंड आस्क. कुछ कंफ्यूजन है तो पूछो. हेलो,
पल्वराइजेशन क्या होता है?
क्या
पल्वराइजेशन क्या होता है?
थोड़ा जोर से बोलो ना, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या बोल रहे हैं.
पल्वराइजेशन था ना सर? पल्वराइजेशन था ना?
हाँ,
वो क्या होता है?
पल्वराइजेशन मतलब हो गया जो हम we are converting the dried product into a powder form. That is called as pulverization. ठीक है?
ओके.
जब हम ड्राई करेंगे, ड्राई करके एक यूनिफॉर्म पाउडर या यूनिफॉर्म पार्टिकल साइज में हम उसको कन्वर्ट करेंगे by using the pulverizer. So that method or that process is called as pulverization, in which we are converting the this dried product into the uniform particle size. We are converting into the powder form. So that is the pulverization.
ओके सर, थैंक यू.
और कोई जिन्हें कुछ समझ में नहीं आए हो? फिश प्रोटीन कंसंट्रेट. राजू
सर, हम लोग जो वाटर होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी जो प्रोटीन का है, NaCl ऐड करके कैसे मतलब इंक्रीज करवाते हैं? NaCl क्या हेल्प करता है सर?
हम बता रहे हैं. सी, जनरली NaCl को हम अगर